Welcome, 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 friends, followers, and lovers of the sci-fi fantasy realm. Jen here, and today I'm going to be rambling on about The Last of Us. Now, I'm not going to be talking about a specific episode. Anyone who's been watching my last couple of reactions have realized that there's a theme that's going on, and it has to do with the way Ellie's character is coming across. Now, you may think I have a problem with Bella. That's not true. Not true at all. I think Bella's a wonderful actress. When a character becomes uneven, making poor choices, there are several factors that may come into play. One of them is the writing. Is the writing causing the character to do or say things that are not in line with their prime motivation? If that does happen, then it's the director's job to make sure that they correct that. Get the character back on course. It's very rarely the actor's fault when a character becomes unbelievable. A really good actor can at any time give you any emotion. So it's not usually the actor's fault. It's the director who doesn't see what's going on, or the writer that causes the character to become muddy. Now, Bella has blown me away several times throughout this show, but it's not when she's being angry or rude or nasty or obnoxious. It's when she's being a normal 14-year-old girl who's a buddy of this older man. Let me give you an example. Here's an example from episode 5, Endure and Survive. Check this out. This is a great example of how good Bella is. Watch.
Give me a gun. Give me a gun, Annie. Give me a gun.
Amazing, right? The sound that comes out of her mouth is 1 in a million. 1 in a million. And to have tears come out of her eyes right after, stunning. Stunning performance. Stunning moment. So, if she can do that, then what's the problem? Where did it go wrong? Well, considering that this is a movie based on a video game, I thought I'd watch the video game movie and see if I could find a difference. A comparison, maybe, of the two characters. And I hope you'll join me, because that's what I'm going to do in this video. I'm going to show you a few clips, not many, 3 maybe, and we're going to compare the character of Ellie in the video game versus the character of Ellie in the live action. So, let's start with the main motivation for Ellie. In both the video game and in the live action, her main motivation is that she doesn't want to end up alone. Now, that's a very vulnerable place to be coming from. That's a 14-year-old girl having an underlying fear of not being alone. If she has that fear, there are other fears that she has. So let's start with comparing the first scene that Ellie meets Joel. So I'm going to start with the video game. I'm going to show you the video game scene. And then I'm going to show you the live action scene. And see if you can see the difference that I see. It's beyond. And you'll see. All right, just listen. Just watch. All right, here you go. Watch.
Oh, come on now. Get on up.
Fuck away from her! Let her go.
You're recruiting kind of young, aren't you?
She's not one of mine.
Shit. What happened?
Don't worry, this is fixable.
Okay, so she attacks Joel. But in the video game, she's more concerned with Marlene than she is with her knife, which she does get to keep, but she's not a threat. And she's not concerned with the new two characters. She's concerned about Marlene. She has feelings. Now let's watch the live action. Let's watch the live action.
Joel?
Okay, do you see the look? Why is she looking at him like that? There is a man standing over her with a big gun. She's 14. She's on the floor. What does she think she can do by looking at him like that, except piss him off more than she already is? Why is there a shot of her looking at him like that? This is what happens next.
Ellie. Ellie.
Shit.
No, it's okay. I'll be all right. You can't be stupid like this.
She goes for the knife. Why? This guy has a gun pointed at her head. What could she possibly do that wouldn't have him knock her in the head with the butt end of it? And I love Pedro's reaction here. I mean, the look on his face is exactly what I'm thinking. What the heck do you think you're doing? I have a gun, you idiot. And Marlene was thinking of the same thing. You can't be this stupid, Ellie. So why is she being this stupid? Because the writers made her that way. The writing. She's softer in the video game. It's not about her. It's about her relationship with Marlene.
You obviously didn't take fuck off right answer.
Give me my knife.
What do you need a car battery for? Don't.
Not at her. What do you mean?
Probably the worst line reading ever. She demands the knife and then goes for it. Why? There is no way in hell she'd be able to get it. Then she's so nasty asking for it that if I were Joel, I would have slapped her upside the head. The scene in live action works for everybody but Ellie's character. And that's not Bella's fault. The live action Ellie seems angry all the time. There are only small moments of fear. 1 minute she's contrite and afraid, and the next minute she's vicious and angry. And at this moment, it's at the foot of a man who has a gun to her head. Does that make any sense whatsoever? It's like she's bipolar. She's unaware of her surroundings or her circumstances. She's just bad writing. This is the beginning of the end of the continuity for this character. She's a rage monster in one moment and a contrite 14-year-old girl in the next. It just does not work. Now, this is not saying that the video game version of Ellie doesn't get angry. She does. She gets angry. But it's in line with the character. Here's one of my favorite scenes where she gets angry. Check this out.
To see so much as a bitch. Ow! Stop! Son of a bitch! You done? Am I done? You come into my house, you set off all my traps, you damn near break my shooting arm. Who the fuck is this punk and what's she doing here?
I am none of your goddamn business, and we're here because you owe Joel some favors. And you can start by taking these off.
Good, right? Okay. Moving on. Here's the next scene from the video game.
What's the ETA?
Couple minutes.
Do you see the fear and desperation in Ellie? This is coming from a video game character. I mean, the voice actors are amazing. You can actually see the motivation for her stabbing the officer. It's there. And it's not anger. It's more desperation. It's wonderful. Okay. Now let's compare the live action.
Jesus Christ.
All right, what about 3/4?
Unauthorized exit. I'll hang you for that.
Fine, everything off of this run, and half off on all of the pills.
Half off? All off. Risk my job for half off. Out of your fucking mind.
One note, one dimensional, no depth. Got my knife, gonna stab you, I'm angry, whatever, you know. This is direction. This is direction, not acting. I would have given Bella one note. You know you're gonna trigger that device. I want to see you deciding what to do, and it should be a defensive action, not an offensive action. It should be, stay away from me, not die, asshole. Here's the last one. Check this one out from the video game.
Not her, you know.
What?
Maria told me about Sarah.
Ellie?
And I'm sorry about your daughter, Joel, but I have lost people too.
You have no idea what loss is.
Everyone I have cared for has either died or left me. Everyone fucking except for you. So don't tell me that I would be safer with someone else, because the truth is I would just be more scared.
Did you see the note of incredulity on Ellie's face when Joel says, you have no idea what loss is? Of course she knows what loss is. Now who's being stupid? Her rage at this moment is completely justifiable. The live action is similar. Check it out.
I'm not her, you know. Maria told me about Sarah and...
No. Don't say another word.
I'm sorry about your daughter, Joel. But I have lost people too.
You have no idea what loss is.
Everybody I have cared for has either died or left me. Everybody fucking except for you! So don't tell me that I'd be safe with somebody else, because the truth is, I would just be more scared.
This was a real moment for me. But after seeing the video game version, never mind. I think you get where I'm coming from. For the next couple of reactions, I'll try to be a little less critical. Maybe, no matter what, I'll give my honest opinion. So I hope you join me. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Please comment. Please let me know what you think. Good, bad, whatever. And until next time, see you on the other side.